What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Hertha Berlin Manager Career Mode here on FIFA 21. We start off here trying to sign a young 19-year-old Brazilian João Pedro from Watford, as one of my recent loyal subscribers, King A18, suggested we get the Brazilian from Watford as he could be a great backup with a lot of potential. As you can see, we offered one of our players who we don't really use. He's the same rating as João Pedro, and he's almost 30 years old, whereas João Pedro is 10 years younger and obviously with a huge potential. As you can see here, we are trying to tie him down to a deal. We agreed terms with Watford, and now we are trying to agree contract terms. And as you could see, we accepted his demands, and João Pedro becomes the new signing at Hertha Berlin. And as you can see here, he will take the number 19 jersey, and I think he will fit in really nicely. So now our backup strikers are amazing for Hertha Berlin. We have starting is Cordoba and Piatek, backup is Aaron Connolly, and now João Pedro, and I think that's absolutely brilliant. Aska Seabar's release clause got met, I think, by West Ham United. Which means now we have to go and tie Aska Seabar down to a new deal, and it's pretty crazy. I think like this is the third player whose release clause has gotten met, so I'm not sure what's up with that. We're gonna have to sort out the contract situation because all of our players are they have their release clauses really cheap, and it's causing us to spend more money on their contracts. But hey, as long as we get to keep our good players, I'm okay with that. As long as they don't leave for free or leave from a release clause. That's okay with me. We'll just try and tie him down to a new deal and try to keep them here as long as possible. Our good players, Middlestat, Piatek, and Aska Seabar all agreed to stay here at Hertha Berlin for the project that I am building. The first game of today's episode did come against Dortmund, and it feels like we're facing Dortmund almost every single other game pretty much. This is like the third time in like 3 episodes that we're facing them. Piatek had a good chance to put us up 1-0. Piatek got through on goal one-on-one here. Unfortunately, he took a really big touch here, and Berkey, who's finally playing for Dortmund, ends up grabbing the ball here and stops Piatek from potentially chipping and scoring him. We got another chance here as Matheus Cunha gets onto the ball here. The less said about this shot, the better. It wasn't the best attempt from Matheus Cunha, but hey, we're trying everything we can to break the deadlock here against Borussia Dortmund, who is a fantastic side. They do get one of the few chances of the match. It comes here to Haaland, and it eventually gets played to Julian Brandt, and Julian Brandt does put Dortmund up 1-0. The deadlock is finally broken 67 minutes into this game, and man, this is really unfortunate because this happened the first time we faced Dortmund this season in the DFB Pokal. We threw everything at them. Everything we threw at them wasn't working, and then they get the one few chance here, and as you could see, there ended up being a goal. The second match against Dortmund this season, we ended up winning in the Bundesliga, which was fantastic to see. But now, Dortmund did indeed get their revenge on us, so a 1-0 victory to Borussia Dortmund, and they overtake us in the Bundesliga. We were second, they were third at the time. Now they're second, and we dropped down to third. So not the greatest result here. At least we're still in the Champions League spot, I guess. But if you saw the ending of the last episode, the table is very, very close between second and fifth. So we can easily drop out of the Champions League spot and into the Europa League, and possibly just not into any European competition at all, which is not what we want to do. The second game of today's episode comes against Mainz here. We get a good chance here as Lowen gets onto the header here, but unfortunately it goes out wide and for a goal kick. And then we will get another chance here half an hour into this match. Lowen gets onto the ball here, plays it to Rongier. Rongier shoots it from outside the box, but it's a tame effort and nothing too major, and the goalkeeper for Mainz makes a good save. Matheus Cunha gets onto the ball here 65 minutes into it, still 0-0, and it continues to stay 0-0 as Matheus Cunha's shot goes over the bar and out for a goal kick. Mainz would have one of their few chances in this match. It comes here to one of their players who strikes it, and Schwolo makes the save at his near post here to keep it 0-0. And one of the few last chances of this game did come to us as Luka Bacchio off the bench crosses it to Piatek off the bench. Unfortunately though, the shot was tamed, the keeper saved it, and unfortunately for us, the game ends 0-0 here. So the second episode actually we go without a win, which is unfortunate to see, man. First a loss to Dortmund and now a draw against Mainz, which we should have been winning. One of the last things we'll see this episode is a squad update, because why not? It's been a while since I've showed you the squad and their ratings and how they've been getting on, so I might as well do it here. I didn't realize this video ended up being this short until after I edited down all the scenes I had, and we came up here with only 6 minutes of gameplay. I do apologize for that, but hey, I'm trying to keep it consistent and upload daily. But now that we're out of the transfer window, we can focus on just getting games into the episodes and trying to get to the end of the season as quickly as possible to then start the next season in a Champions League spot with a huge budget and more signings from suggestions from you guys and all the things. We're only working towards making this Hertha Berlin side a beautiful, fantastic, world-class team. And yeah, it's just going to take a bit of time, obviously. So hopefully the project Make Hertha Berlin the best team in the world is successful. Planning to make this series go on really, really long here. And hopefully you guys stay for the long ride. As you can see, Norway House, we bought him at 78 rated and now 81 rated, and it's fantastic to see. Even Meyer there on loan is growing really well. I can't wait to use him next season. So the team seems to be getting along, and that's fantastic to see. Just a bunch of growth everywhere. Julius Schneider, amazing, man. He's almost up to 80 rated, and you just love to see it. But anyways, that's gonna be the end of this episode, guys. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, as ever, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Leave your suggestions down below, and I will see you in another episode of the Hertha Berlin Manager Career Mode very soon.